Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
You know what I love most about this show is the impact that our heroes leave on us. Whatever field they may be in, these are the change makers. These are the ones helping our community, doing things, entertaining others and stuff, really making a difference. And everyone has a superhero within him to be able to make that difference. And we start off with the co-founder of Barnana Health Banana Snacks, Nick Ingersoll, now with Barnana.com, who's now in thousands of stores. We just had the famous celebrity TV entertainment news icon author, Lisa Gibbons. Let's get started, too, with our next hero. And by the way, thank you for the feedback that we continue to get with the interview that I had of Lee Steinberg with Steinberg Sports, the famous sports agent. In fact, Jerry Maguire movie was after him and stuff. So thank you for that feedback. Keep it coming. It takes a certain type of discipline to make it to pro league sports. Our next hero knows all about that. Dewayne Lewis, former NFL player, New England Patriots, Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals, Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, Dewayne, is there a team that you almost haven't played for? We're going to talk about what you're doing now, but first, you also played college football. What was the transition like going, though, from college to the pros?
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here on Money Radio. Every experience has been great, and I'm glad to be back. But to answer your question, college was fun. It was like a party every day. You get to enjoy your friends. You guys get to go out and work hard together, blood, sweat, and tears. Transition to the pro was a little bit different.
Is it really night and day?
It is very night and day.
What though? What are the biggest things that change?
The biggest things that change is the mindset. It's a business. You have grown men that are trying to feed their families, and then you have us young individuals coming out of college thinking everything is fun and games, and you realize that it's not very quickly.
And what surprised you or shocked you the most? The
strength of other men really surprised me. The speed, the coordination, the athletic system, the way guys just maneuver.
And you're a part of so many teams and stuff. Is there did you have a favorite of them? Do they really all have their own type of culture?
Absolutely.
Really?
Each team is like its own atmosphere, its own city, its own environment. You got different guys from all different areas of the world. You got some of the greatest athletes to ever walk the earth. And then at the other end, you have some of the greatest minds that are in the office, from the ownership to the staff.
I mean, it takes dedication, though, to be able to make it to the pro.
It does. It takes a lot of dedication. I started when I was 8, and at that moment, I made a promise to myself, God, and my mother that I would make it out of the trenches. And what I mean by the trenches is, poverty. And so I held on to that every year, every day, and that's what kept me going.
Since the age of 8?
Since the age of 8.
And how did it feel when you were finally found out, you know what? They call you up, Dewayne, you're going pro. I mean, what is that? What's going through your mind at that exact time?
I was happy, but I was also calm because I knew it was going to be a whole nother ball game.
That's really where the work begins. Is that
right?
What you're
reality really set in at that moment.
Now, after getting out of the NFL, you didn't sit. In fact, you got into business. Now, steal the thunder and tell our audience the business that you're in now, because, you didn't sit still, and you're not sitting still. So talk about the business that you're in now.
Well, I did sit still for a second because I was hurt. So I had to sit on my butt for about 8 months, and that's when I was able to develop this business, Top Onyx Premier Granite and Fabrication. And, like the previous guest said, it's the optimistic mind. And I took that and I decided to throw a dart at a board, and where it landed, I decided to go. And it's led me here. It's been a great experience. It's been a joyful ride. I've been able to continue to inspire individuals, people alike, and even children. I get to talk to high schoolers and middle school kids and tell them that your dreams are possible. We don't all go pro, but you can go pro in your own situation.
And you are, again, you're the president and you're the CEO of Top Onyx. You could reach Dewayne directly by going to toponyxaz.com. That's TOPONYXAZ.com, because you're listening to me, host of the Eliances Heroes radio show. The only place where entrepreneurs align, go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com. In fact, Dewayne, you're part of Eliances. You recently attended our grand table, round tables, and other experiences. How was it like being at the last grand table where you presented in front of hundreds of leaders, communities, politicians, startups, investors in that, and sitting side by side with many other people well known from our radio show, which others can experience too by going to Eliances.com. How was that feeling?
For the first time in my life, I must say, being in that room at that very moment, I felt like a piece of bacon in a room full of steaks. There are some wonderful individuals in Alliance, and when they say that Alliance is full of inspiration, is full of success, is full of people that just understand life and understand how to maneuver in life and in business, it's at the totem pole at the top. I mean, the room is filled with individuals that have achieved things I couldn't even imagine. And so it gave me the opportunity not to be the smartest in the room.
That's great. Well, I know that afterwards at the breakout session, you just had a line. Everybody wanted to talk to you. I mean, and you did phenomenal there too.
Thank you.
And again, go to Eliances.com, ELIANCES.com, where you may have the opportunity to see Dewayne and meet him live in person at one of our many roundtable experiences and others. Tell me, though, more about Top Onyx, exactly what you do.
Yeah, we are a small business. We're about 9 months old. And I started here in the Valley area. I have a warehouse, I have a showroom, and we do all of our installation and fabrication in-house. So we are able to allow our customers to see the same faces. We don't do any of the contracting out with our guys. We have everybody in-house. We do everything from the design, fabrication, install. We also help our customers shop around for material, which is a unique factor about my company because most companies don't do that. But we do overachieve, and we try to give our customers the best experience. And that's what really Top Onyx is all about, is the experience. The clients get to enjoy time with me in their homes. We get to have good conversations. And that's really what it's about when you're renovating a home or you're making that space somewhere that you're going to spend a lot of your time. You want that space to remember. You want to remember that space as a good experience.
Now, what is the most popular part of the home that's being renovated that you're seeing
right now? The kitchen.
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
And more than bathrooms and other things?
Yeah, I think a lot of people spend a lot of time in their kitchen nowadays, just trying to eat healthier, trying to do the meal prep deal. It's really helped out our business. Thank you. So, yeah, it's been a great experience.
And I think that's where people now more in a home are gathering more than ever, is in the kitchen area, right?
Yeah. I had a home that I did recently. It had 3 kitchens, and so that was something that was new for me is, how does a home have 3 kitchens? But they are one of the number 1 remodels right now.
I hate to ask you how many bathrooms they had if they had 3 kitchens. Let me ask you, athletics or business? Which is easier?
That's a good question. I would say athletics is easier for me. I can't speak for everyone else, but I think for me is much easier.
What do you see as the difference, though, between the two?
One is more physical, one is more mental. There's a lot of mental challenges. Also, there's the physicality that goes into owning a business as well. You have to be up at 4 a.m. and work all day, all night. Like last night, I didn't go to bed until about 4 a.m. And sometimes that can wear hard on you. But for more of the time, it's the mental.
Now, Dewayne, I know you work with a lot of youths, and if you were giving a talk to student athletes about being successful as you have been and continue to do now in business, what are 1 or 2 maybe secrets that you would share with them? Because really a part of it is staying on the right path. Right. I mean, from the age of 8, most 8-year-olds are not thinking about anything beyond video games and the latest app on their phone. Yeah. Yet something happened to you where you said, I dream of going pro, and I'm going to go pro. It's not a question of that. I know you. I know you personally and that. But what would you share with the students, the student athletes, secrets to be successful like you've been?
It's going to sound real cliche, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Education is important, And I was fortunate to get 2 degrees through my transition through college to the pro. And I made it apparent that was most important. So making it pro was really the icing on the cake.
Excellent. Well, Dewayne, you provide top quality craftsmanship in your stone, remodel projects, and more. You give your all for those who are around you. Dewayne Lewis, you're a hero. Go to toponyxaz.com. And this is David Cogan with Eliances.